Elkskins here. I got the deck on the 502. Sorry I didn't do a follow-up video, but it's locked up right now because the shaft is bent and I didn't notice it. And I was like, you know what? Just throw it on there. Once I got the belts tightened, it locked up the deck because of that shaft being bent. So I dug out the four-wheeled wagon. I got the sides off, which were a pain in the rear. As you can see, I still have to fix it here. And do a couple other things, bend these up. And I'm going to get some kind of bushings put in here to keep it from doing this. It's collapsing. The front and the back, I might not put the bushings in because I plan on leaving them in. Or being removable, I mean. But then again, I might just do the front the same as the sides and put the bushings. I'm not going to put the bushings in the rear because I want to make that gate removable still without having to take and unbolt it. This is like what they had because the one side was busted. Wing nut with a carriage bolt. So, the sides are going to get all 3/8 bolts that just are going to have regular heads, and then the back is going to get carriage bolts like original with wing nuts. I'm doing it this way because it just makes more sense for me, okay? Because I don't plan on running around with this thing with the sides off. Because that's how things get lost. But this axle was busted off, and it was missing parts of the metal. So I got it as close as I can, but what I first did was there was remnants of the square hole in the original metal. So I went as close to that as possible after I drilled the 2 holes for this bottom piece. And drilled the hole for the axle. And I did it on both sides like that. Then I took them out and I cut out the bad, or something like that, you can see. And I have this plate steel right here, same thickness. And I cut out, you can see, I just eyeballed it. And I welded them in. Then I took this piece, put it back on, but I put it on top. And I was able to drill the hole for the axle. And I had to do some little wiggling to get them lined up because it's been so flared out over time because of it breaking a couple times. And yes, that's where I mean, I'm not going to worry about fixing every little thing. This whole front axle, I'm going to leave together. And I'm going to clean it up. And then I'm going to paint it. I'm not going to disassemble this entire thing. This way, I'm not risking breaking anything crucial. So, I'll get it repainted and it will look nice. But, this is how it's going to be. I mean, it's pitted here. Where's people welded to it? I only have 3 of the original rims. This is the closest I can get to a 4th. That's a 753 rim, and it looks like it'll work. I mean, it's a little bit different, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So, you know, it's a shame that somebody lost one of the originals, but hey, it is what it is. All right. The heater, I just had to clean it out. It was off for 2 hours or so because it kept kicking off. All right, here's side panels. And you can see that one is busted. Right there and right there. This one is cracked there and down there. I'm not too sure if I will have to cut that out and redo it, or if I can just weld it up. I'm going to try to weld it up. But that other one, I'm going to have to do some cutting. The back gate is fine. The front gate is fine. There's no model number on this, no serial number on this. But from those decals, I was able to trace it to like an early 70s. And this thing is not going to clean up 100% like a lot of things do. You can see it's scaly. The object is, yes, I'm going to mod it a little bit. But the object is to get it repainted and preserved for long years to come. And I've got an idea for fill on the top. Do like what I do normally for pits. That's right. JB Weld. You may think I'm nuts, but when I redo something like this, I used it on the 502 also. JB Weld is great. I've got some older stuff too. Those are old too. Those are about a year or so old. I hope they're still good. They should be. If not, I'm going to be running out and buying some. But anyway, it's coming along. And hopefully within the next hour, I'll be flipping it over. And start tearing in, or start working on the top. Because that's my main objective tonight is to get the top ready for the JB Weld and put the JB Weld on. So I'm going to get back to work. I was just trying to update you guys a little bit. Because things don't always go as planned. I mean, these trailers are made weird, though. I mean, it is what it is. They're unique. I mean, they're not built for strength. These are meant for level ground, not hillies, and they're not meant to load up to where, you know, you're not supposed to put a whole bunch of weight in it. If you do put a bunch of weight in it, it's got to be on flat level ground because there's no pivoting. But yeah, I would have loved to have found the late 50s version of this because it would have dumped. But you know, hey, for $40 from a junkyard, a wagon that was worth $400 as it was sitting before I even started, that's pretty good. I mean, value won't go up too much repainted, but hey, it's the project to keep me busy. But anyway, I'm going on chatting more than what I should, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.